Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. We have the Radioactive Royalty Prizewall. Let's bro. Number one. Shout out to the J Nasty Booty and stay to the end of the video so you can get his stamp of approval. What do you think he thinks you should get on this Prizewall? The most bestest of things. Beyond that, number two, as always, is effing wait. Bro says wait. Wait until the end of the contest. Wait until you've collected everything you need to collect. Last but not least, as we do, the number three caveat on this one is that it always depends on your rooster. So do what's best for your roster to make you better now and in the future. So by far and easily the number one pick on this prize wall is the new Moment. It's not sexy. It doesn't do anything amazing really for anybody so far. And of course, none of the CCs can test this right now because we're having a little bit of technical issues. But in terms of things out here, if nothing else, the minus 50% gem damage that you get on all modes is always worth it in that regard, especially because if you're going to use Zirea or Gunter for the time being and for infinitum, if you're going to have to use them, then you might as well have something that's going to help with them. We'll see how the other ones scale once we have access to this Moment and see how it works. It's not a very amazing prize wall because there's just nothing really new on it except for that. So otherwise, beyond this, it's actually a rather boring prize wall. So this Moment is the number one to get on the prize wall. So what happens if you don't want the Moment and or don't have enough to get the Moment? Here's your number two. Number two is going to be a 2A, 2B situation in this. 2A is getting the plates. You know them already by now because they've been out all month. This would be the first one you should get on there is the LA Bite. Followed by number two would be the Biteman's Armor. Number three would be Chelsea's Entombment. And number four would be the Out of Control plate. The LA Bite has lots of people that use it. The Biteman's plate also has lots of people if you like using subs. You can use that one. Chelsea's Entombment really is only for Chelsea Green. And right now the Control Freak is for Bailey. And that's really it. And nobody else. And that's not even for her best builds. You're hardly ever going to use it. But because these are both ultimate plates, they do have a little bit more compatibility with other plates. But right now, nothing really jumps out at it. So that's the 2A. But they've been around all month. You've probably already gotten several of them. So the 2B of this situation is actually getting the shards. It's actually getting closer to someone that you actually want on your squad. There's nothing wrong with grabbing shards for OTC Roman because he is the best striker in the game. Muscle Man is still very, very good, so you can still get shards for him and so forth. You don't have Becky. Here's a chance to get closer to Becky, or a chance to get closer to Bailey, not Chelsea Green, to Bailey if you haven't gotten her this month, or to Solo, or to Maxine, or maybe get the last shards you need for Ray so you don't have to take them off the MLC prize wall. So the last two that I would go for, obviously, because they are the cheapest ones out here, are Hogan and Mankind. Neither of them really have much place in the current meta other than just being CSS. Last but not least, shout out Goldie. It's Econ. Get yourself the tokens or the bundles or the strap parts or the coins that you need. All right. As promised, it's time for the J Nasty Booty stamp of approval. Here are the essentials that J Nasty would like you to focus on if you're having trouble. Number one is going to be the LA Bite plate. This one actually has quite a few people that can use it and will actually be good in the future. So that one gets the J Nasty stamp. The next thing on there is going to be shards. I didn't really talk about the straps. If you want to get straps, go ahead and get straps. That would be maybe before Econ you can get straps. I totally forgot about that. This would be 3 before straps. Yeah, bro's not paying attention today. The 3A, 3B is either getting your premium skill plate case if you want to, or getting random straps. The reason why I didn't mention this before is one, because I forgot, but two, they're just random. None of these are actually for a specific superstar, and so it makes them less desirable in my eyes. Might want to take some chances on that. All right, back to Jay's stamps. The next part of Jay's stamps is getting yourself some really good shards. So whether that is for Becky, for Roman, for Bray, for Bailey, for Solo, for Maxine. All this gets your stamp of the J and B of things that you can possibly focus on. All right, Joe. That's the Radioactive Royalty Prizewall. Thanks for coming to class. Brofessor, out.